Well, hello. It's Lorraine McFarland here today. How is everybody? Oh, I'm so excited to talk to y'all today. I have some really good news, I think, breaking news. That's the title, Breaking News and Daddy's Girl. Hey, listen, you know what? This morning I was writing, and I write every single day, and I wrote down today's date, and guess what? It's like sad, but my daddy, we lost my daddy today, 43 years ago today. 43 years, my daddy's been gone. And you know what? I've been a daddy's girl my whole life. And my daddy died, I was 26 years old. Y'all do the math. But anyway, when my daddy died, it was the hardest thing that I have ever experienced in my life. I don't know about you, but man, was that tough. And you know what? I love him, and I miss him. I miss him so much. And I wish I had some pictures with me. I wanted to show you, but I don't have them. They're at the other house. And, but anyway, bottom line, I'm daddy's girl, and I'm still a daddy's girl. And my dad used to say, "Are you daddy's girl?" And I'd say, "You better believe it." And guess what? You better believe it. And so anyway, what I want to talk to you about, I'm going to give tribute to my daddy for sure. But what I want to talk to you about is something a little bit crazy. And I want you to listen to what I have to say, and then I want you to give me your comments and let me know what you think, because I want to change my name. I want to change my name, you guys. You know, I've already talked to my brothers, I've talked to my mother, and, you know, my mom's a little bit, not so sure. My brothers are good with it. However, you say, well, why would you want to change your name? Well, you know, I want to tell you a story, and it's pretty strange, because I have 3 brothers, and all 3 of my brothers are named after somebody in the family. My brother Ronnie is named after one grandfather. My brother Donnie is named after another grandfather. And my brother Roger is named after my daddy. Well, so one day I asked my mom, I'm like, well, so who am I named after, right? Who am I named after? I don't know anybody in my family. My name is actually Barbara Lorraine. Barbara Lorraine. And I go by Lorraine. Well, here's the deal. You will not believe this story. My mother tells me that, well, here's how it goes. You were named after my best girlfriend. Her name was Lorraine. I was like, okay, that's pretty cool. Well, then I'm like, but what about Barbara? You don't call me by my first name. And she says, well, that was a name your daddy liked, and he had a girlfriend named Barbara. And I'm like, are you just kidding me? I'm named after 2 girlfriends, one of Dad's and one of yours. I mean, like, how weird is that, right? How very weird is that? Well, so I have decided, or at least this is what I am contemplating, and I would love to get your feedback, as I want to change it. I want to change it. And I want to be named after my daddy. My daddy's name was Lamar, and that's Roger's middle name, Roger Lamar. But I want to be named after him. My mom, I told my mom, and my mom says, but, you know, he picked the name Barbara. And I said, yeah, Mom, but it was an old girlfriend. Come on. Well, I mean, you know, how could you even agree to such a thing? She said, well, that was the only way I could name you Lorraine. Well, so anyway, what I want to do is I want to change it to Lorri Lamar. Now, a lot of people in the family call me Lorri anyway. My brothers, they call me all kinds of things. They don't call me Lorraine at all, typically. Sis, and I've got a couple of other names that I will not share with you because they're just stupid, dorky names. But anyway, so Lorri Lamar. And that would be capital L-A, capital M-A-R. A little bit different. And so I want to know what you think about that, because that's what I want to do. And, why not? I mean, he's my guy. He's my main squeeze, my daddy. He's my first love, outside of my mama, obviously, but the first male in my life. And my world fell apart. I'm telling you, it took me about a year to really deal with things. And I fell apart really bad for the first 3 months. And we had a picture that was given to us of my dad for Christmas. He died in May, and my brothers, they kept it because they wouldn't let me have it. They didn't give it to me. They knew it was there. And they didn't give it to me because they knew I wouldn't be able to handle it. And so anyway, I think, why not change my name? And it's not that I would legally change my name, but I want to be known as Lorri Lamar. And I'm going to drop the McFarland because, McFarland is there, right? And so it would be Lorri Lamar McFarland. That would be it. But I want to be called Lorri Lamar because I want to use my daddy's name. Okay, because, life was a little bit tough when we were growing up. And, my daddy was an alcoholic. A lot of y'all know about that. But you know what? It didn't change. It didn't change how much I loved him. And it didn't change how much he loved us. And I want to honor my daddy. And as I move forward in some of the ministry that I'm doing, and some of the things that I'm doing, it's kind of like, I talk about breaking generational curses, and it's like, I want to just use his name as a representative of that. And so, anyway, that's my big breaking news, Lorri Lamar. So, I would have to add that to my Facebook, and I'll probably use both names for a while, because people got to get used to that, because they're going to go, what in the world is she doing now? Well, one thing about it, I can keep you guessing, if nothing else. So anyway, seriously, I'm going to go. I'm going to say thank you for listening to my crazy, but I would love to hear what you got to say about this, because it's a big deal. It is a big deal. And I probably told my brothers probably about 9 months ago, and they were good with it. They were cool with it. Mom's like, well, So anyway, she'll go with it one way or the other. And so anyway, y'all drop me a note, and I'll be back to chat with y'all again soon. I love you all. Y'all be blessed, and take care. And you're going to have to see me walk towards this camera, because my little clicker don't turn it off. So anyway, y'all be blessed now. Have a great day. Bye now.